Just like we told you, Nolan was the boat that they was riding in. What happened to the boat? Where's the boat? Oh, it's at the judge's house being cleaned, thoroughly cleaned. Why is they thoroughly cleaning this boat? Oh, but the judge don't even own the boat. One of the other kids own the boat. But why did it end up at the judge's house being thoroughly cleaned? Thoroughly cleaned. Yeah, y'all all in my comments talking about Nolan, there was no water. Yeah, we gonna get justice. We gonna get justice. ASAP.
You know, some privileged mess about this whole Nolan Wells situation is Warren Hudson's stepmother, Judge Ashley Cole, decides to release an unrequested, unnecessary press release mentioning that she is a judge at the very top. Judge Ashley Cole, she's not over this case. She's not adjudicating nothing. She decides to put her lily white face on the side and her name and title at the top, as if her title as a judge is going to somehow pacify and allay the concerns the public has about what they did to Nolan Wells, allegedly, because I'm not getting sued. And my point here is, had been black, had Warren Hudson and all the others been black, they would have been guilty until proven innocent. They would have been detained, because there's no justifiable reason why the family had to track down Nolan Wells' cell phone using Life 360 to find it at someone's house with deleted text messages, knowing that Warren Hudson and the others got into an argument with Nolan Wells before he decides to get another ride and leave his cell phone behind. Yeah.
Let's get high, yeah, you know I'm about to roll. Let's get please, yeah, you know I gotta pull. Let's live life, live once I'm about to turn up. Get fly, oh for sure it's about to go up. Let's get high, yeah, you know I'm about to roll. Let's get please, yeah, you know I gotta pull. Let's live life, live once I'm about to turn up. Get fly, oh for sure it's about to go up.
Family, we're back. We're back. All right, y'all. Make sure you're tapping into the comment section for sure. Please. Now, that first clip, the boat. I remember when this first popped off, and I didn't know how true it was, but they did say that the boat was allegedly being cleaned in the middle of the night, and it was parked at the judge's house. But it was owned by someone else. Make that make sense? Did they get to the evidence before it became evidence? One thing that I'm seeing is an alleged drop of the ball. Period. I'm seeing a drop of the ball, and I say that because if the shoe was on the other foot and I was in this position, me and my homies was in a position, we went out with Nathan to the hood, and something happened to Nathan, and me, Tyrone, Ray, JoJo, Pistol Starter, and all of them, we were just sitting there and went and got lawyers, we would be guilty until proven innocent. If I'm lying, tell me I'm lying. Why did that the boat need a thorough cleaning right after the outing? But remember, it was supposed to be taking on water. Make it make sense. Real talk. If it was taking on water, you might want to get it out of the water. I'm just saying. But why was the boat at the judge's house, if that's a thing? Was the party at the judge's house? If these people got kicked out and something were to happen to one of these people that got kicked out of the party and they were not in their right mind, that person who owns the house could be held accountable. We're going to review and react to a few clips. Let's get to it. Bro, in this clip, he's going to talk about Benjamin Crump and why he shouldn't be on the case. Check it out.
Somebody said he didn't lose, he was paid. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, that's why Benjamin Crump need to stay far away from this case. But they say they already hired him to come in, I guess to try to give him some defense, to try to get some justice. But y'all know how that went with him last time. So I pray that they find somebody else that's not Benjamin Crump, because he need to turn his license in. He need to turn his license in. And if he see this video, he might not be happy with me neither. And some other people might not be happy with it neither. But I'm just trying to tell you, how do you lose? How he lost more than one case like that. So I don't think that they need to hire him. So I feel bad for what happened to this kid. I feel bad that he felt safe, that he can go hang out with his friends and they can go spend 4th of July together. I don't know what his parents was thinking, because as a parent, you got to be a little bit wiser these days. We're living under a different administration. We're living under a time where things are going backwards. And all I'm saying is that you should be more careful, and you got to be more safe about what you're getting involved with and what your kids are getting involved with. You got to be a lot safer than that.
All right, I'm gonna keep it kind of low on Benjamin Crump. Y'all know how I feel. I feel like bro's yapping too much. Stop giving the other parties or party an upper hand, or just some type of leverage or something to counter. I feel like it's stupid to tell so much. I really do. Now, this next clip. I'm sorry, but this female irks my soul. And I haven't even watched any of her content but this clip. But this isn't a psyop. This is not a staged event. This is real life. Things that can happen to you and I. Knock on wood. But listen to what she says and how she thinks she's cracked the code and exposed this whole event as a psyop. Not everything is weird. Like, let's be real. Anyways, check this out.
I'm done with this whole Nola, Wola, Hola, Cola, Fola, crisis, actor, bullshit. Bro, I just peeped what y'all probably didn't even see. This is gonna shut all of y'all up. He told her to cry. He told her to cry. You gotta pay attention to this. You know what? I ain't even talking no more. Matter of fact, watch this video and then get in them comments and tell me that y'all are not being played. How can y'all not see this? He told her to cry. Cry. And she didn't even know her own kid name. If that was her kid, I would never fuck up my kid name. Bro, this is so hilarious. I'm going. Watch the next clip. Share this shit.
Be a factor.
Like my wife said, I don't want to believe that, but it's just so many things have happened, and so many things have been swept under the rug. Like I said, Nolan didn't see color. He saw people for who they are, and I used to always tell him, so you need to go out there close, because everyone is not going to reciprocate that same love that you give. I just want transparency. I just want to know what happened to my son.
Christine, why does that make you so emotional?
Because he just had a big heart. Like, to really know Nolan, to have him as your friend it was something special. People aren't like him. He was just different. And
do you worry that he might have trusted too much?
sometimes, yeah. And that was something we always talked to him about.
When he did like this, start the crying, go back and listen. He said, start the crying.
Listen, man, I'm gonna tell you something. You cannot tell a person how to mourn. You can't. Is that what that man told that woman? Go ahead and cry right now. I don't think he would have to do that. For real, for real. Those parents seemed very involved in Nolan's day-to-day life. Period. They seemed very involved. That's at least what the pictures show. Now, for this thing to be a psyop, come on, man. Real life does happen. And that's what I always say, like, even in entertainment and things like that, we like to say sacrifice this, Illuminati that. Not everything's that. Real life does happen to real people. This is a real thing, and it's so insensitive that Shorty's really thinking like that and really thinks she has it figured out. She looks like the type of chick that'll be in a project screen door just talking a whole bunch of shit and no news on the whole hood. Woman, be real. Be mindful. Be rational. Like, this is a real situation. Anyways, if you made it to this point, say I made it. I appreciate you guys. I'm gonna put one more clip in here, but I'll catch you guys in the next video. $ Trap House Kitchen 1. Get your boy some lunch or something. I'm out. Peace.
This is Carlos Moore. He is a former Mississippi judge, and he came online to break down how Nolan's case is being handled poorly. He came forward and said the fact that Nolan's parents or family had to locate his phone and go pick it up, he said that alone was enough to sign a warrant for that individual that had Nolan's phone as far as, evidence tampering in this case, and the individual or whoever had the keys. He also stated that there should have been a search warrant already signed by now, since they did have Nolan's property and was not willing to bring the property to the family. And so he said that alone was enough for them to go ahead and sign a judge to sign a search warrant. Also, he stated that he did not agree with the police saying that there has been no foul play. He said what they should have been saying and what would be accurate is there is not enough evidence at this time to determine that there is no foul play and that they're still currently investigating. So he gave more talking points on this, but basically my gist is he's saying under the Mississippi law, there should have been arrest warrants already assigned and that there should have been search warrants already signed, and they have not been.